Hey y'all, hey, welcome back to my page, y'all. Welcome to the replay. Welcome in to A to Z Designs. My name is Amy. I'll be your host tonight. If you don't see a red box right there, that means you're catching the replay. So just comment hashtag replay and ask all the questions that you have. Let us know that you're here. We'll welcome you in. So y'all, we are going to we added a new, not animal, new Christmas character, icon, whatever, to the Peking family. We added a Peking reindeer to the family. So Zach is holding up the Peking snowman, vertical, horizontal.
Iceman and Maverick needed a companion.
Yep. We have a Peking Santa, vertical, horizontal, that comes with the frame. And we also now have a Peking reindeer. So, y'all, come on in. Let's get started. Reindeer is the keyword. R-E-I-N-D-E-E-R. Okay, so I've pinned the comment down below. I've got 2 long pieces and 2 short pieces. You're going to get double long, double short, because I'll show you when it's all said and done. So let me scoot this back. Hello. Hey, friends. Here we go. So I'm going to scoot you back so that you guys can see what I'm doing. And we're going to create this Peking reindeer. I think you guys will love it. It is on Etsy. I've got this really, really, really ridiculously long piece of
Parchment or wax?
This is wax paper. I just like to lay this down sometimes when I'm painting. So, let's do this. Comment the word reindeer. Somebody let me know if it's working. It should take you to your messenger. And there will be a lot of things in there for you to take part in. I need my wider paintbrushes. Please hold. Let me grab these because we're going to paint the background of this in Ocean Mist. So I got these foam brushes, y'all, and look how they came. They came like on a piece of cardboard.
Oh, God. You're not going to keep that cardboard, are you?
I'm not going to keep this cardboard. Hey, friends. Welcome in, y'all. I sent out the notification. Did everybody get it? Please tell me you did. Looks like it sent it to a bunch of people. Let me just take this off. Thank you. It is working. Okay, good. Let me figure out how to open this. This is like a little bit on the crazy side. Oh, here we go. So, I don't know about this. This is a little ridiculous, but this is like getting into Fort Knox just to get a sponge brush.
Really loud packaging.
Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. Like, this is, I don't know.
Here in the room, I don't know what they're hearing over the phone.
Sorry. Okay, so we're going to do a lot of things tonight. So we're kind of going to just experiment with some techniques. So let's get started. Thanks, Donna.
Well, before you do get started.
Yes. So before I do get started, I am bringing my guests. I have 2 guests tonight on to the show. This is a show. So let me introduce you to the first 11-year-old boy, Jackson Mills, who was born 1 minute before his brother. Round of applause. This is Jackson. They cannot see your face, so you need to do something about that hair.
There.
Okay. What do you have to say to your fans?
Hi, guys. Thank you for all the birthday wishes.
Thank you for the birthday wishes. They are celebrating their birthday week.
Before I go, I want to say something. I'm not 14, but I'm the one for you.
My boy! That's right. He's 11 now. We're teaching him the good pickup lines for the ladies.
I'm not 14, but I'm the one for you. Okay? All right, next I'm going to introduce you to Mr. Dylan Mills, Blondie, that looks just like his dad.
Hi, y'all.
Hey, Dylan.
I'm 11.
What do you have to say to them?
Hi.
We practice this, y'all.
Oh, yeah. Thank you for the birthday wishes.
All right, y'all.
And
Are you a keyboard? Because you're my type.
There you go. There you go.
Are you a keyboard because you're my type?
Teaching
Dad,
them,
you're fired. Get out.
teaching them, it's better than, does it hurt? Or did it hurt when you fell from heaven? It's better than that.
You're done.
We worked on you, right?
Okay, so I just thought of something. How I'm going to paint this. This is going to be a little tricky. Okay, just don't mind me, y'all.
I'm not.
I don't know what I'm doing.
I don't know either.
Okay, so here's what we're going to do. Let me grab Camel. Yeah, exactly, Bambi. Okay, so here's what we have to do. The very bottom of this, and I'm going to do this with a paintbrush, okay? This part right here, this piece right here, okay? This is going to be the reindeer body, okay? But I'm going to paint the rest, so like the background in ocean mist. And then I think what we're going to do is we're going to take some of the color of the month, Glacier, and we're going to kind of splotch it all over and give it a snow background effect. So, y'all, welcome our new Peking reindeer to the Peking family on Etsy. Ay, ay, ay. What a day. Y'all, have I got a story to tell you. I spent probably an hour tonight after the boys got home learning how to multiply decimals. I mean, I know how to do it, right? But the way that they show kids to do things nowadays, I don't know. So I had to like learn the new elementary way and redo like 13 problems with one of the boys. So I am brain dead doing all that, but it was for a good cause, right? Okay, so since I have to wait till this dries to paint the background piece, I'm going to go ahead and paint the face of the reindeer. Look at him. He's so cute. Yay, Reindeer. I'm so excited for you. You got your Glacier. Okay. So, it's really hard nowadays to like do math with school kids because the way they teach them how to do it. And when they argue with you and tell you, well, that's not how my teacher taught me. Well, I don't know any better. And I don't know how you're taught. But we survived. We got it done. I actually did all the problems with him side by side on my own sheet of paper. Not that it was a competition, but then we would compare answers, and that was kind of fun. He really enjoyed that. So, little bonding time over decimal multiplication. All right, so there is the head. There is our reindeer face. Okay, so you're going to have to scoot away. The reindeer does have an ear. Let me just get rid of that, or let's get that knocked out. Yes, it is. It's very frustrating for both. Absolutely. So, like, we're in the middle of doing it tonight, and I just had to stop and email the teacher. Be like, so, is the decimal point supposed to line up? Because I'm being told that that's not the case. But, and, you know, the teachers aren't going to check their email Johnny on the spot, nor do I expect them to. So we figured that out. We got past that and we survived. But math, for whatever reason, is really hard right now for the boys. Okay, so I just painted some of the pieces. You'll see when we're all done how it all works out, okay? All right, here we go. Oh, there's Zach. Hi, Sharon. Okay, so I am going to dry this because this is the biggest piece we have to paint. And it will take the longest. So I want to dry it to see how this is going to look. Okay? So we're kind of experimenting tonight, like I mentioned. Hey, friends. I don't know if I'm losing my voice or I'm just really exhausted from multiplying decimals. Yes, Linda, they are. I have to Google stuff. It does look like Olaf. All right, so hit the heart button for me, y'all. Type in the word reindeer. Y'all like my shirt? Stay in your lane. I love it. It's on our website, amytozakdesigns.com. I love the shirt. I say it all the time. All the time. Yes. Yes. Hey, Michelle Pryor. All right, so there's that. I think we're okay. I think we're going to, like, darken up the edges of this, though. But first, we have to paint all of this. And y'all know me. I need to find a brush. I just used my really good brush that was angled. I need to find another one because we have to go around the edge of the, let me try that one. It's not angled. Have you ever thought about chopping your paintbrush at an angle? I have quite often. That one's at an angle. Let's try this one. No, that's too small. Sorry, y'all. Can't make up my mind. Thank you, Delorna. Delora, my bad. One day, and I said, your mom is there. Get her to help, Stacey. Hey, I get it. Okay, so I have to be really careful around the body of the reindeer because it is not an actual wood piece. But let me tell you something else. You don't have to go all the way to the bottom or the sides of this because there is a frame that you're going to glue right on top. So that's good news, right? Let me just spray this a little bit. Hi, Betty. What's up, girlfriend? So we were very productive today. We got a lot done. We need to do some more giveaways, y'all. I've got a lot to give away. So I wonder what we can come up with tonight. So make sure that you're commenting along. You're hitting the heart button. Participating. That's important. All right, so I'm going to turn this so it's a little bit more comfortable for me to paint. And we're going to just go along the body. Now, if you get paint the wrong color in some of the body in this project, you can just go back over it with the color of the body once you're done. Because I'm pretty sure I'll have to do that. All right, so I did spray water. It helps the ease, I should say, of your paste going on the surface. All right, Barbara Ann Elliott, send me a message with today's date and your mailing address. I saw you the minute I looked up. What is today? Today's the 7th. Barbara Elliott. I got lots and lots. I'll let Zach pick some names here in a little bit. Okay, so some more water. Really want to make sure that this does not look clumpy. And it doesn't matter that we're painting the area where his face is going to be. Okay, so see what I've got? Painting this right here doesn't matter because his face is going to go there. Okay, and like I said, you don't have to go all the way to the edge because there is a frame. So, all right, same with the antlers. That is a piece that you're going to glue on top, and the ear. So as long as you get to the very edge of those pieces or the score lines, you should be good. All right, and we're going to try some shading tonight, y'all. I don't know how it's going to work, but I don't know if we're going to shade with our Distress Oxide. I don't know. Wish me luck. Okay, there's that. Then we need to take this all the way up to the top. And then we're going to be done with this. We're going to dry it. And I think we're going to use Glacier on top of this. See what it looks like. All right, there we have it. So there is our background color. Okay? Looks like a gigantic mess, right? But it's fine, I promise you. Okay, done. Done. Okay, so there's that. Now let me hop over here. So I do want to experiment. Let me find my colors. I want to take some bark and some black. And I want to mix these and see if I can get some darker. Yay, Donna. Donna! Oh my gosh, I'm so glad you said your name. I think your orders come through as Matthew. Is that correct? Hi, Linda Black. Good mess. Linda Black, send me your mailing address with today's date in a message. All right, so I'm going to take enough to cover my antlers and some black. Okay, good. Yay, I'm so glad I saw your name. I am so glad I saw your name. Okay, so I'm going to put a little bit of black in here. I probably got way too much brown, but I want to darken up the color for the antlers that we're going to paint. And this looks like charcoal, and actually may work just fine. To you guys, it's probably like, ooh, that's disgusting. But bear with me. So we're just experimenting tonight, having fun. We are just, what do I call this? This is like my therapy time. Because Lord knows I need it after doing 5th grade math. That in normal everyday, I would just bust out a calculator, right? Didn't have to show my work. Hi, Anita. Yes, you can add water to the chalk paste. All right, so I'm going to see if this works, y'all. This looks like, let me hold it, charcoal-ish, maybe. And let me get my stuff. We're going to see how this looks. I don't know. But I didn't want like brown antlers, but I didn't want black antlers either. So, actually looks kind of cool. Believe it or not. Okay, I'll show you here in just a second. Let's finish this. It's going to be hard to tell if it's just trust me. Oh, water to paint. Yes, you can add water to paint, Denise. I mean, I've added water to chalk paint to get it a little bit like thinned out. I have. I've even added it to acrylic paint to stain with. So there's that. But yes, I have before. All right, so let's do the nose. And then we're going to do cherry for the bow. So, Cindy, distilled water only to the paste. We're talking paint and like acrylic paint. Chalk paint and acrylic paint. This is chalk paste. Yes, you need to apply distilled or purified water to your chalk paste only. But yes, thank you for like calling me out, because that right there means that people are paying attention, and I love it. So anytime you have a dried up jar of paste, you can apply distilled or purified water. All right, so this is the bow, and I put it, I did it in cherry. Woo, I know it looks like nothing right now, but I think you guys are going to like it. So there is a little bit of a section and then the tail of the bow that you will need to paint. All the other pieces are going to go on top, so there's no need to paint all of it. So you're going to just paint this right here, the tail in the corner. Yes, Janet, you can. You can add it to the ink as well, okay? Hey, Rach, we're making a peeking reindeer. We added another peeking element to our Etsy shop. We have a snowman, and we have a Santa, and now we're going to have a reindeer. Hey, hey. Delora, I did not make this, but we do offer it on our website. So just comment the word reindeer, click on shop products, and it will pop up with our t-shirts. We got a lot of stuff, y'all. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to dry this off a little bit. And then we're going to try our hand at some shading. And it does look like these are black, but they're not. Maybe next time don't put as much black. Anita, send me a message. I'm not sure. I'd have to look. All right, so this, once it's dry, we're going to take the glacier, which is color of the month, and apply it to the background. But I want to make sure that this is dry first, so that when I go to dab it on with a sponge, it does not peel up the blue that we added to this. Hey, Marilee. Hey, Sue. You're welcome, Delora. You are very welcome. Okay, so we did this technique to our, I don't know if you can see him. He's back there somewhere. The snowman spindle right there. And I know you can't tell heads or tails of what technique I'm referring to, but we're just going to kind of dab this on. No, like, I don't know. I'm just putting it on there. Like, there's no, I don't even know the word I'm trying to say. Like, just get crazy with it. You can make it thicker by pouncing it, or you could just swipe it on there. Either way, I just want to add like a, I don't know, wintry, look at the back, snow effect. So that's what we're doing. Now, I have to be careful when I get down here to the reindeer that I don't do that. The body, at least. So I've got to be patient and not go 90 miles an hour down the piece of wood. But I think this is going to be pretty. This was Zach's idea, actually, to use the glacier. You know, he's the brains of the operation. I just come on here and execute. All right. All right, right here is where I need to go slow to make sure. Now, for what it's worth, I mean, you could always go over and paint this section again with your, like I use camel. I'm trying to avoid that. There we go. Nice. Okay. Look how shiny it is. Okay, you see it's like, I don't know. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. Thanks, Sue. You did hear that right. Yes. How can I get the chalk to color it? I'm not sure what you mean, Kathy. Okay, here we go with the shading. Lord help me. So over here, I've got some stuff. I've got some supplies, y'all. We're going to start, actually, I'm going to start with, let me start with the antlers. This, I'm actually going to go in and use Posca markers. Let me see if I can find my other ones. I've got a whole bag. Thank you. So right now what I'm doing is I'm looking for a brownish color. And then of course I have my white. Okay, so what I'm going to do right now is just go, let me see if you can even see that. Do you see the black marks? The marker? Okay. I'm just kind of going along the edge and making some lines. And then we'll do it same thing to this one. And then we're going to also incorporate some of the white and probably brown. But let me tell you something. You want to dry your markers on your surface first. Hi, Brenda Perry. Hey, friend. Before you move on to the next one, okay? So this one, we're going to go in with, actually, I'm going to do brown first, and I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. This is just going to give it some depth. Dry. Okay. Yes. Okay, good, Denise. Thank you. Okay, so now we're going to go, I'll show you in a close-up here in a second. I'm just kind of adding a little bit. Okay, let me show you. Like this. You see that? Okay. Now, you don't have to do that. I just want to do it. Just add a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to put these down. So we're done with our antlers. Okay, now we're going to hop over here. I'm going to go ahead and do the eyes of the reindeer in the black marker somewhere. And just trace that score line. Let me see if I turned on my glue gun. Did y'all see me? Oh, Lord, it's probably dripping on the floor. The eyebrows are scored as well. And then his nose is going to go right on top. Okay, but before we do that, we're going to take the nose and we're going to add a little bit of blue. Y'all, I did not realize this, but I guess I have like shimmer Posca markers. Did you know there was such a thing? Delora, I don't know to give me stars. Oh gosh, I'm making a gigantic mess. You should have a button. I think. It is easy, Lori. Susan, I use the Krylon. No. This is what I usually buy. Right here. You want to take a screenshot. There's many options to choose from. Y'all, there's a shimmer blue in my bag of tricks. Who would have thought? All right, so now we're just going to like barely go over the nose. So you can still see the blue. It's gonna be hard to see, but then I just added a little bit of white. Okay, just to give it a little bit of character. And then we're gonna take our white that I just had in my hands and put his eyes there. I'm gonna go ahead and glue this on just to get that done, and holy cow. Yes, one piece ready to go. Okay. I'm going to take some Distress Oxide next and my little finger daubers, and I'm going to go around the edge of his face and darken up just the edges. This is Distress Oxide. The color is Walnut Stain. And then I'll show you what it did. He's so cute. All right. See how it darkened up the edges? And then I'm just going to take my finger and just kind of smear that in. Okay. Just like so. Oh, look how cute that is. Sherry, it's on my website, girlfriend. I love this. I love this shirt so much. Yes, Amazon does have it. Yes, it's on my link that you can check out. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to work on the bow. Okay, so this is our bow. And this is one of the tails. We're going to add the black soot to this one. Okay, so let's do this. So look at the corner of that one already. See that? Pretty cute. So I'm just adding this all the way around the bow and the bow pieces that we painted in the cherry paste. Cherry chalk paste. And then we'll go in with the Posca marker and do the rest. Y'all, I'm quiet tonight because I'm concentrating. I want to make this good. Good for you, right? We always say in my house, it's better for you. It's better for you. All right, done and done. We've done that. We did this. Okay. It does look like a potato head. Yes. We had those for the kids when they were growing up. So much fun. Okay, y'all, here we go. Fun part. We're going to do some things. I want to put this like so. I'll show you as soon as I'm done. I want that one. Let's do the line. Ta-da! Okay. I love this cherry color. I think Zach is going to be very proud of my, what is it called? Shading, my whatever, distress look. Okay, so ideally, this is what we're going for, okay? Then, let me just see here, hold on. I gotta think about this. If I want to do the frame first or last? I don't know. Let's do the frame first. Okay, so let me talk to you about the frame. Where is it? So like I said earlier, you're going to get 2 of each piece. Okay, so the first thing that you're going to want to do with the frame, take the non-painted one and glue the painted one to it. So it's like a raised frame. And just make sure that it's even on all sides, so that when you glue it together on your actual board, it works. So same thing here. Glue it together first. And then we'll glue it to our surface. Okay, thanks, Tammy. Kind of does look like Pooh Bear. All right, then you have the bigger sides. And I just had Zach take some acrylic black paint, and he just kind of stained that board for me. Let me get this going. You better stay. Glue the 4 pieces to the 4 pieces. Okay? And then I would just press and hold. All right. Thanks, Tammy, for the stars. Hi, Tina. What's going on? And then this last one. Then we'll be done with this. And then we're going to glue it around the edges. All right. Who wants Happy Mail? I hear Zach coming inside. How big is the board? 14 by... No, 16 by 7.
Oh, okay. Yeah. What she said.
Thanks, Wendy. Deb wants Happy Mail. Deb, send the page a message. I looked up, saw your name. Deb Lee.
Who else have you called tonight?
Susie Crozier. I have gotten 4 names listed.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
What do they have to do to get Happy Mail?
Denise Lauer, Lauer. You must send the page a message with today's date and your address. Okay, so there's Post-it note number 1. Let's do a whole nother one.
Okay.
You got it?
I got it.
So somebody asked if there's a right or wrong way to do this. You want to make sure that they line up. Okay? Then you're going to glue them to your surface. So we're going
Bambi Lloyd, send the page a message.
So let me show you how this works. We're going to line this up.
Who wants some Happy Mail? That's the $1 million question, I guess, isn't it?
Hooty hoo.
Who has shared?
Donna wants to know what Happy Mail is.
Happy Mail is
Basically, it's giveaways.
It's giveaways from wood cutouts to ribbon to random accessories I have here in a tote.
So usually around the month of November and December, Donna, we give Happy Mail out pretty much every time we're live. So, Michelle Pryor, thank you for congratulating our people. All right, so then we're going to go and do this piece.
And you got to sprinkle the video. You got to be commenting along. You got to heart the video, and you got to follow the page.
Yep. Oh, this is so cute.
And then after you've met all that criteria, you have to send a page a message at the end of the show with today's date and address.
Okay, so this is how the frame works. Oh, look at that frame and look at this terrible eyesore right here.
What'd you do?
Nothing yet. I just haven't glued the pieces.
Oh.
It just sits the background. Zach's like, oh no, what'd you do? Nothing, sir, nothing. All right, so first thing is first, I'm going to just kind of piece this together just to make sure we are good to go.
Brenda Perry, you do sprinkle every day, so I'm going to send you some Happy Mail, Brenda. Send the page a message.
Okay, we forgot to do our ear to this little guy. Thanks, y'all. And then we've got to do our, he has a name tag. This is Comet. This guy's name is Comet. Comet the reindeer.
That particular one is. Oh, yeah.
This one is, yes.
By the way, you will get a random name for every reindeer.
Oh.
A random name.
Random.
So it is purely random on how I just drop it in on that frame.
Okay. So you're going to cut a bunch?
It comes with it, yeah.
Cool. All right.
Oh, thank you for the stars, Marley.
Marilee.
Marilee, I'm sorry. Oh, thank you, Cindy.
All right, so here's the ear. Okay, look at that. Boop, boop.
Oh, that is good. That is a good question. What reindeer name would you want on yours?
On mine?
Yeah. I mean, I know what you have now, but which I told you I picked that name. So what name would you have picked if you had a choice?
Be Blitzen.
Oh, Vicky Henry Newland sprinkled 6 times. Thank you so much. We're going to send you some Happy Mail. Send the page a message.
I just got all the Happy Mail caught up, too. So I'll be working on that tomorrow, y'all. Y'all are awesome. All right, let's put the ear in. And then we're almost done. Okay, so this is what we have so far. Check it out.
Vicky says she do Dasher. Donna says she do Rudy. Linda or Rudolph. Linda says Rudolph as well. Vivian says Dasher. Cupid. Sassy Sally for my reindeer, says Delora. I'm gonna give Delora here some Happy Mail. Delora Lanning, send the page a message for some sassy reindeer Happy Mail.
Sassy. Okay, I'm missing a piece here. Let's do this.
Ooh, I like Buttercup too.
Okay, I'm not sure where this piece goes.
Michelle just found an unopened package that was Happy Mail. Michelle.
Why am I not surprised?
How many, I don't even want to know, like, do you have do you hide these packages from your husband? Is that why you just came across it?
That's awesome. Okay, so this one kind of gets wedged in there, but it's going to go right along the edge, and I'll show you guys here in a second how this is going to work. So, see how that piece goes right there? Kind of gets wedged up in there.
Oh, Linda's sewing some more stockings.
Ooh.
So I think I'm gonna send Linda some Happy Mail for
Good
the
idea.
stockings.
Good idea.
Linda Conklin, send the page a message. We're gonna send you some Happy Mail.
All right, so this is the bow. I have to hold this up to make sure I get this just right.
And to all our winners, again, make sure you message the page with today's date and your address to send the mail. And make sure you sprinkle the video and you follow the page.
Zach will send all the Happy Mail tomorrow, won't you, babe? Just kidding.
Yeah, no.
Just kidding.
You're tired from math. I'm tired from
I
math.
am.
I was the one up all night cutting.
Math blew my mind today. Okay, let me see if I got this right. Yes. Y'all, we did it. We did it.
Woo, we had a Star Party success.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice. Thanks, y'all. Okay, so this is what we have, but we have one more thing to do. Thank you, Zach, for taking over that.
My pleasure.
So I did not get this glued down enough.
Oh, you forgot the string with the.
I'm not done. I just said. I said there's one more piece that we got to do.
But you were supposed to.
Oh, you're right. Darn it.
Don't. I guess that'll work.
Maybe. Will it? Yeah. Okay. So, this is the name. I feel like I'm really far back. This is the name. Okay, and what I'm going to do...
What is it?
The name tag.
I know. What's his name?
Comet.
Comment a boy or a girl reindeer name.
Oh, Kelly said she was achieved. Send Kelly Happy Mail. I don't know.
Oh, Kelly. We're sending Kelly some Happy Mail.
She's the hockey grandma. All right, so I'm going to take some burnt umber and just stain this little name tag. And put it on some twine. Okay, where is it? Let's do this. A little piece.
Oh, thank you, Kelly.
They're all girls, Debbie said.
Because
Yeah.
boys don't keep their antlers. Debbie,
I think we've had this, not argument, but discussion before.
you're absolutely right, and that is why. Debbie Anderson, you're going to get some Happy Mails. Send the page a message.
You are so excited.
See, it's a trick question, man. You got to stay on your toes with me.
Okay, so I'm going to take some twine and I'm going to stick it. I didn't glue this piece yet, but I'm going to stick it under there. And put it like, first I'm going to glue it right there. Please hold. I got an idea.
She has an idea, folks. This never ends well for me.
Okay, so I'm going to put a dot of glue. I'm going to grab my twine. And I'm going to press and hold the name tag. You're so adorable. This is the record for Happy Mail, Michelle. That's what happens when you get all caught up with it and then boom. It's perfectly fine. We love giving back. Okay, so just like that. All right, so now I'm going to put some glue on this. And we're going to finalize this project. That it goes down perfectly in there. I just have to get it. I just had it, y'all. Wait, there we go.
So
I did it. Oh, this is so cute. Peking reindeer. Say hello to the Peking reindeer with the glacier color of the month background as if he was in the snow. Okay. Thanks, Linda. Can call Guinness Book of World Records right now.
There's a question I do need you to answer. I'm
Oh, look at the little name tag. Whee! Y'all, this is really cute. Peking reindeer. Zach, what do you think about my shading for the bow?
I think you did a great job on that, babe, but there is a question I do need you to answer. I'm trying to find it. Maybe you can have it see the bigger screen.
I don't know. I
It
don't
was
see
about
it.
it was about the frame.
I don't see it.
Oh,
Y'all love it? Thanks, y'all.
I used that retired frame for my Santa. Do you think this would work in one of those frames? I could hang them together.
So a 6x18 frame will not work with this.
Are those retired?
One of them is, yes.
Okay.
Pooh Bear. So, y'all, I hope you love it. I think my shading experiment worked really well. But yeah, so go get your standing reindeer. Comment reindeer, click on shop products, click on wood cutouts. All right, guys, see ya. Bye.